One Piece will even outsell Harry Potter. Because the storytellers didn't
you know what I'm saying?
begin
Super
with the ending in mind.
Boruto,
Let's just call it the
Star
like
Wars,
Lost, or the much maligned Star Wars sequel.
I literally, all right, bro. See, this is, we connected, bro. We connected, me and you.
Planned for decades.
Okay, I want everybody to do something in the comment section right now. Not something you've seen online, not anything that you've read. I want to know what your personal theory about what the One Piece is.
Breadhead 11.
What's good, y'all? I'm back and welcome back to another commentary reaction video, okay? This one in particular is sort of a redemption arc. And what I mean by that is on the last time I did a video like this, okay, flashback real quick, future me, I literally talked over the entire video and never realized it until I uploaded the video. Every time somebody every time somebody would type in the comments, somebody was like, bro, are you having a rap battle with the video? But anyways, y'all, today we are going to be reacting to, is One Piece still worth starting in 2023? Now, as a person that just recently started One Piece, like 2 months ago, like a month and a half ago, I think it's about the same person actually. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below to this video. I'm gonna remember to pause this time if I have anything significant to say. I'm prepared to have my mind blown, you know? Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we're gonna get straight into it, okay? Let's get it. Let's see what this video talking about.
Why should you read One Piece?
Yeah, why should
Where do I even start? Maybe you just keep stumbling across this anime and finally have...
Also, before we start, I'll try to leave this video as uncut as possible, because you know what I'm saying? This is on YouTube. I don't have to cut nothing out. You feel me? All right, we're going to be chilling this time. Let's get it.
Finding out what all the hype or annoyance,
I'm excited, bro,
is all about. Well, let me tell you, with
also, no, you know what? Just for good measure, I'm turning that on. You're not getting me this time, comment section.
A few years left to go in the series and the beginning of the final saga, now is the perfect time to come aboard the Straw Hat ship and sail to the One Piece along with the rest of the fandom. Or maybe you might already be a full-on believer and know just how absolute the rest of the fandom. Or maybe...
Okay. Future me, can we get a comparison to Nami right now in the show and then Nami right there? Because that is truly crazy.
You might already be a full-on believer and know just how absolutely earth-shatteringly brilliant this piece of fiction is. You just can't help but want everyone you know to experience it too. Like for me, it's my mate that you might know, Datus, who asked me for a video on why he should start One Piece.
Actually, I have read the beginning of One Piece, but the problem is I'm a manga collector and I have box sets 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? And I stopped right after box set 1, which is basically the end of the crocodile arc, okay? The problem is I moved to a different country, a different continent, and now...
Wait, I've heard of crocodile before. It's like a... freak, bro. Because one of my friends said they were gonna dress up. Shout out to Doran. They said they were gonna dress up as crocodile for Halloween, and I was like, I don't know who that is, but it was just a dude in a suit.
I don't have box sets 2, 3, 4 to pick from, and I usually like to read it physically. I don't want to read it online because it's just a long series. I don't want to like go online on the internet and just scroll. I read my manga on the toilet, okay, every time I poop, okay. My favorite pastime was picking up a volume of One Piece, going to my toilet, reading 1 to 2 chapters, and then getting hyped, basically. I do love One Piece. I do want to continue. I think I'm just gonna wait until like Connor finishes his One Piece because he has the physical editions at his house. I'm just gonna wait till he finishes it and then I'm gonna borrow it back in my hometown. I don't know, maybe I can marathon, but I probably won't. Anyways, I do want to continue reading One Piece.
Yeah. Why? But why should you start One Piece in the first place? I can't read.
Super short, really not long at all answer. Chapter 1: A brief history of One Piece. I don't know if you've ever tried to convince someone to take the plunge and start reading the series, but it can be quite of a hard sell. Watching a 26 episode series can't be enough of a commitment by itself, but asking someone to read or watch 1,000 chapters / episodes.
Look, listen, y'all. I know I keep pausing a lot, but hey, I'm gonna leave the original video in the description if that's what y'all came for. The video. But look, I'm kind of scared to say this because this is gonna be a challenge. I vow I want to make this is the goal for myself, okay? I don't want to do this for anybody but myself. I want to make it to 1,000 episodes on this channel, bro. If I somehow pull this off, you could pull up this clip in like freaking like a year and a half from now if I don't end up making it. But shoot, I want to make it to episode 1,000, bro. That's just my goal, bro. Hey, bro, that's just me though.
Seem downright daunting for very obvious reasons.
Ain't nothing daunting,
Not to
bro.
mention that maybe some people are turned off by the cartoonish looking art style, thinking it's not as serious or cool as some of their other favorite series.
Man, that's why people be looking down on Mob, bro.
Change your mind about
Shout out to my boy
thanks to a,
Mob,
let's say, questionable 4Kids dub and
Hey.
a few other factors.
I'm glad y'all told me to stay away from 4Kids.
Has had a hard time growing its fan base in the West compared to series like Dragon Ball or Naruto. But let's look at the
Dragon Ball Z, my favorite
this
anime.
is the most successful manga of all time and one of the most successful pieces of literature ever.
Gosh.
One Piece has outsold every other comic series.
Batman,
but
freaking Superman.
That means that its sales numbers have beaten out both Spider-Man and Batman, whose publication histories predate One Piece by many, many decades.
How did that? No, somebody need to explain that to me. How did they do that? How? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. How do you, Oda, I'm talking straight to you, Oda. I know you're watching this video, Oda. I know you are. Even if you're not, I'm still talking to you. How did you manage to create something that outsells Batman, Spider-Man, dang near about to be Superman? If we're being real, y'all told me in the last video. All right, bro.
And the estimated sales for the series place Ichiro Oda, its author, within the top 10 best-selling authors of all time. He's just
playing with that man.
Zeus, and soon One Piece will even outsell Harry Potter.
That is crazy, bro. Oda just collecting Infinity Stones like they, you know what I'm saying? Like,
simply put,
we
One
got
Piece
freaking 19 minutes, bro. I gotta stop pausing, bro.
Spanning 25 years is a worldwide sales juggernaut. Why? Because it's just that good. Before we get started, though, you might want to know some of the basics. So, what is One Piece about?
I want to know.
One Piece takes place 20 years after the execution of the notorious
I did not know that. Okay, that's good to know.
On the executioner's stand, Roger announced to the world that he left his treasure, the One Piece, hidden somewhere out in the world's most dangerous sea, the Grand Line,
happened before the show took place.
Strip of ocean that spans once around the globe. The announcement of this great treasure led to a great age.
Wait, so the Grand Line's like a line wrapping around the world, and a One Piece is somewhere along. I never see. This is crazy, bro. I never knew half of this stuff because some of this stuff just like flew over my head. I didn't know what it meant.
Which brings us to our protagonist, Monkey D. Luffy, a rambunctious young pirate who has rubber powers thanks to eating a devil fruit, a magical type of fruit that bestows special abilities to someone who eats them, but at the same time also renders them unable to swim. A pretty big drawback in a story that takes place on the high seas. And so throughout Luffy's adventure, he gathers together a crew of unique characters to fight side by side as he takes on rival pirates and the world government in an attempt to fight the world's greatest treasure. Overall, there are really four great qualities that make One Piece stand out among its peers.
What's number one?
World building, the plots, the characters, and the tone. Aren't there any more qualities than these that make One Piece fantastic? Of course there are, but we don't want to get into any dangerous spoiler territory in this video and dampen your experience on the series.
Bro. That's the main thing I was scared about watching this, bro. Y'all told me it's no spoilers in the comments. Hey, bro. Thank God that there's no spoilers in this one. Shout out to the Godfather for this video recommendation.
So, without further ado, let's get into Chapter 2, The World of One Piece. If you ask the average fan what their favorite thing about One Piece is, a lot of them will say it's outstanding world building. If all you've ever seen is promotional images, it probably seems like One Piece is just a nice little story where our crew sails around the world getting into hijinks. What I definitely wasn't ready for when I started the series was a complex web of political intrigue that easily stands on the level of a series like Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings. So if you really enjoy fleshed out fantasy worlds, you will definitely fall in love with the world of One Piece. This world is filled with pirates searching for the ultimate treasure, the One Piece, but along the way, our crew visits a lot of islands, each with its own unique governments, culture, creatures, etc. And so one island may be filled with prehistoric dinosaurs and battling giants, whereas the next one is an expansive desert kingdom. One island may be based on feudal Japan, and another one might be a dream-filled Candyland straight out of a Disney movie. And the wildest thing about all of this is that all these diverse places somehow form a cohesive whole. We don't simply stop off somewhere and then sail away into the horizon, never to think about these past islands ever again. Instead, they all interact seamlessly with one another, and the
world is just so beautiful, bro.
Each kingdom or island the Straw Hats visit are connected politically through the world government, a shadowy organization that claims to uphold the peace and defend the people from the evil pirates, but in reality causes just as much or arguably even more suffering as the pirates do. The world of One Piece is composed of many different factions that move independently from our main characters. And while the protagonist, Straw Hat Luffy, certainly makes his mark on the world, he's just one small fish in a very big pond of characters. While the story sagas are shaped by the Straw Hat's actions, the world is always moving and shifting behind the scenes as well. Between each major story arc, Eiichiro Oda shows us what the major players of the world are up to elsewhere. In no other series will you see a fan base get so ecstatic about something as seemingly simple as a newspaper. But when Big News Morgans drops the latest issue, you better believe we're about to get some mind-blowing updates about what's going on with our favorite characters. Simply put, this world doesn't seem just like a game board for places to move on around on. It feels like a real, living, breathing place, and we care deeply about its many inhabitants.
Oh my god, look how
Oda has filled each and every of these islands with so much care and consideration that we're really on the edge of our seats while we wait to see how the complex political dynamics play out in the end. And that is all thanks to Chapter 3, the characters. And so, of course, we have to talk about the stars of the show.
Let me chill, bro.
Incredible web of characters, and wow, does One Piece have some fantastic ones. I mean, with over 1,000 characters in the series, there's a little something for every—
Whoa, okay, all right, pause, bro. If characters really get this big in a show, that is truly crazy. Bro, what, bro?
Everyone here, really. But central to One Piece is, of course, the Straw Hat crew. Our main character, Monkey D. Luffy, is unlike any other shonen protagonist. Just on the surface level, he seems to share some essential traits with other shonen heroes. He's got the brains, or lack thereof, of Goku, and a lofty goal like Naruto, but no one has the conviction that Luffy does, really. And while he really wouldn't do too well on the standardized tests, he has an intuitive, emotional intelligence that allows him to make friends everywhere he goes. More than his rubber body, his true power is like the way that he relates to others and fights for those that he cares about. Most of the time he's carefree, silly even, but when it's time to get serious, he'll send a chill down your spine and you'll be cheering for him when he gives villains what they deserve, which usually is a really big punch. The rest of the crew is also fantastic. The absolute badass swordsman Zoro, the greedy navigator Nami.
Now, where we at in the show right now, Nami, you still gotta run my ones, bro. I still gotta run the ones. You're not getting off. You know,
cowardly sniper Usopp, the soy chef Sanji, the cotton candy loving reindeer Dr. Chopper, and a singing skeleton named Brook, as well as some others that I won't spoil for now because their joining can come as a bit of a surprise, I guess. Every one of these characters not only has spectacular feats, but they have dreams and convictions that match their captain's dream to become Dr. Chopper. I know his name. And while they're fun and even silly on the surface, they all have depth. As we learn about the tragedies they suffered in their childhood that made them who they are today, we fall in love with this cast of characters.
Crazy, bro.
Also, you will definitely 100% cry when you get to some of their backstories, so just be ready for that. Of course, our main crew are only the beginning. The Straw Hats also encounter many others on their travels, and some standouts are the amazing villains. The Marines are tasked by the world government to hunt down the law-breaking pirates, which means that our main cast constantly are on the run from fearsome members like Captain Smoker or Admiral Akainu. However, there are also
alright, so they're on the run from pirates and Marines, bro, at the same time. Because pirates hunt down other pirates sometimes. From what it looked like on the Grand Line with Don Krieg, that's the one. It looked like they was hunting each other down, or like doing things to each other. So I'm like, dang, you got on one hand You are a pirate hunting other pirates, and then on the other hand, oh my god, that must be so scary, bro. I would never, nah, bro. It's not for me. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, opposing pirates, such as the 7 Warlords of the Sea, which includes fierce and intimidating characters like the criminal mastermind Crocodile, or the greatest swordsman in the world, Dracul Mihawk. When we're introduced to these characters, they appear as insurmountable obstacles. Some of them are literally impossible to even touch. And so, of course, it makes it all the more satisfying when Luffy and his crew use their resolve and their skills to overcome these villains and save the innocent people on the islands they encounter. And speaking of those innocent people, the Straw Hats have their fair share of allies on the seas of the Grand Line too.
Okay, hold on. What I wanted to say was a second ago, I saw that freaking big purple dude. Not purple, he's a big pink dude with the sunglasses on, bro. That's the dude that I hated from the intros that one time, bro. I do not like him, bro. And AMVs, I saw him, bro, oh my gosh. Wait till I get my hands on you. I don't know who you are, wait till I get my hands on you. It's up, oh my goodness.
Royalty who rule the various islands they visit and liberate, such as Nefertari Vivi, the Princess of Alabasta, but some are even fellow pirates, like the fan favorite Trafalgar Law. And then, of course, there are the legends who either in the past or present have shaped the One Piece world itself. People like Gold Roger, the pirate who on the execution stand started the great age of piracy by telling people—
Wait, whoa, let's go back.
The pirate who on the execution stand started the
wait till I get my hands on
great age of—
Buggy was there? It's like everybody was there to watch this. Freaking bro, you got— Bro, everybody here
across the world to go and search for
Crocodile
his treasure.
Was there, freaking Shanks.
Throughout the adventure of One Piece, you'll meet a fascinating cast of people. And if it sounds like
crazy,
a lot, so no worries there. Oda takes his time in each location and with each character to let us get to know each of them as people and to fully develop them throughout the story. It's one of the many reasons that One Piece's length actually works in its favor. It's all killer, no filler.
I've never seen that with any anime.
Chapter 4, the plot. The plot of One Piece is another fantastic reason that you should read this series. The amazing thing about One Piece isn't that it has over 1,000 chapters. It's that it has 1,000 chapters and it's still going strong. The arcs being published right now are some of the best One Piece have to offer. And there's one simple reason for this. The mangaka Eiichiro Oda planned his story from the very beginning. I know that this seems trivial, but you'd be amazed at how many authors don't actually know how their story will end when they begin publication. They just kind of start from a premise, get up as they go along. 25 years ago, Luffy set out to find the ultimate treasure, the One Piece. He's still searching for that treasure. And many are skeptical that whatever will be in the end will be disappointing. Like the treasure will be the friends
if it's friendship or gold, however, I'm going to be angry.
Has already gone on record saying that the treasure is something physical, or at least part of it. He has had the final panel and the overall story of the series planned for decades.
Okay, I want everybody to do something in the comment section right now. Not something you've seen online, not anything that you've read. I want to know what your personal theory about what the One Piece is. What do you think it is? I don't want to. I'm curious to see what people like brainstorm, because right now what I'm thinking of is crazy.
And I'm not gonna say it though. I'm not gonna say details and ideas along the way to expand on the world that he's created. The broad strokes of the story are already well thought out. I mean, it would have been one thing to have a great idea for a pirate adventure and just letting Luffy start his journey without having the end in mind, but eventually he probably would have run out of ideas. But ever since the beginning, Oda has been constructing a story with one singular goal, which honestly makes it such an impressive series, not just among manga, but among literature in general.
I can't name any other anime that does that.
Like, Oda's masterful hints and foreshadowing. Characters will be mentioned in the early beginnings of the story, only to show up and play a very important role hundreds of chapters later.
How does he do that?
It really just goes to show the thorough planning that went into creating this masterfully structured story. Not to take digs too hard at other series, but many of them seem to be developed based on a central interesting premise, but eventually really start falling apart along the
Super Boruto.
Let's just call it the
Bleach is doing a good job
Abrams effect. Let's just leave the world of anime for a second and think about how TV shows like Lost or the much maligned Star Wars sequel.
All right, bro. See, this is We connected, bro. We connected. Me and you. But see, Star Wars, I wasn't going to say nothing, but...
Hey, trilogy begin by Abrams setting up so many mysteries so fans get sucked in by all the intrigue. Yes, the problem is that Abrams has not figured out what the solution to the mystery really is, and seemingly also doesn't care, leading to his properties having terribly disappointing endings. Many anime series seem to suffer from the exact same problem.
I truly hope the One Piece is like the greatest thing to ever touch
Society
manga,
was
bro.
a fantastic early arc. However, it does seem like Tite Kubo, the author, wasn't sure what should happen afterwards. So they just rinsed and repeated with a new kidnapped ally to rescue and a new assortment of powerful baddies to fight. Dragon Ball Z does the same thing as well. And who of course can't forget the ending of Naruto when we found out that, big spoiler warning by the way, skip ahead if you don't want to hear this,
I already watched
aliens all along. Like, granted, One Piece also has some moon and space stuff going on, but that's
tell me that wasn't lame, bro. Tell me Kaguya coming in wasn't lame.
Chapters instead of suddenly pulling it out of nowhere at the very last minutes. Most anime also deal with a problem I call power creep. The problem of running into an impossibly strong villain, having the heroes develop new power-ups to defeat them, and then rinsing and repeating.
That's basically what Dragon Ball Z is, but I still
the powers
like it,
are
bro.
just so absurd and don't fit into the established scope of the narrative anymore. And while One Piece does have cool powers and power-ups, it avoids the problem of power creep that we see in so many other series.
That's why I rock with
scene
One Piece know what they're doing, bro.
To one of the literally strongest characters in the entire series.
That's what I'm saying. We ran into my
greatest swordsman in the world. One of the 7 warlords of the sea I mentioned earlier. In that encounter, Luffy's crewmate Zoro, whose goal is to become the world's greatest swordsman himself, faces off against him. Zoro, who we've seen effortlessly take out opponents left and right before this moment,
I freaking almost cried when I saw this junk, bro.
Oh my god! And so, thanks to this scene and some others like it, we
if you haven't seen my reaction on that,
the power
link to the playlist in the description,
and that way, future power-ups don't just seem like massive ass pulls out of nowhere, and instead they seem in line with the properties of the world as we've known it right from the start.
Sorry if I'm not talking as much as I normally do, y'all. I'm just locked in, bro.
Even the quote-unquote bad arcs, or at least the least favorite ones among the fandoms, often surpass the qualities of many other normal stories. Are there occasionally flaws or inconsistencies? Sure, Oda is surprisingly still human after all. But the positives of the series, especially giving its massive length, outshine the negatives by far. And this is really mainly thanks to Chapter 5, the overall tone. Another reason to watch One Piece
I forgot it was 5 chapters. I thought it was only 4
and this encapsulates a lot of things, as you might guess. When Matt Owens, a producer of the upcoming Netflix live-action One Piece series, was talking about
what? There's a One Piece live action series? Look at the boat!
In the series,
I know y'all One Piece fans
is excited. Does 3 things. It makes you laugh, it makes you cry, and it makes you say, holy sh**. I don't care if you have a heart of stone. You will cry when you see the suffering that this cute reindeer has endured, for instance. And when you see some of the ridiculous stakes that many of these arcs get to, you will be openly stunned. When an entire country of people and characters you've grown to love are incredibly at stake, and the only possibility of saving them means Luffy defeating a villain who has already utterly defeated him multiple times before that, how can you not be on the edge of your seat? And even if you know deep down that things should probably work out fine because there are still hundreds of chapters to go, it still won't stop you from jumping out of joy when Luffy finally beats the big bad.
He's saying so many things that I think, bro, while I'm watching the show.
That you need to check out One Piece, from the world building to the characters.
He said, even though the moments when you think somebody died, you're going to think they're dying. Oh my god, that was perfect. He said that perfectly. Story live, along with a dedicated fan community, isn't something that you want to miss out on. And once you get caught up, you can always come back to this channel here to enjoy some of the theories and I can't wait. I'm gonna be right back here.
If you don't care about being spoiled and you want to start right now, how about watching the best One Piece theory that you will ever see?
W freaking video, man. Can I no, I want everybody round of applause for this man, bro. He just put his entire put entire life, entire essence into this video. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Ahura, bro. I'm pretty sure y'all already subscribed. This guy's freaking 700K, which is wild. He informed me of so many different things I didn't even know. And on top of that, he says things that everybody thinks, but nobody wants to say out loud. Like, especially me as like an early viewer, I don't want to say things out loud because I'm like, oh, maybe they'll think I already watched the show or something like that. But in reality, I'm just like, well, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm curious, bro. The characters, the world building, the story, the plot, all that, bro. It all combines into making the perfect show, the One Piece. Wow, I said the One Piece. It's One Piece, but y'all know what I mean, bro. I'm on episode 34 right now. You know, we just got to the Arlon Park, and I'm still taking everything in. So to watch this video, this is only encouraging me to keep going, to be honest. 2023 is about to be a good year, y'all. We finna catch up on some One Piece. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself, and peace. One Piece! Can we get much higher?